I think I'm gonna go to bed smelling like that. Let's go. I forgot how delicious this smells. That's straight out of the bottle. Sporadic coffee scrubs throughout it, and that is the Arabica coffee. It smells nice and fragrant on the skin, but you got to smell a little hard in order to capture that scent after you. You know what time it is? It's time for the scrub and wash coconut coffee from OGX. It's been a long day for me. It's time to wind down. And I think I'm gonna go to bed smelling like that. Let's go. Been a long time, couple months for me. And then before that, I hadn't touched it in several months. OGX coconut coffee for old time's sake. I forgot how delicious this smells. That's straight out of the bottle. We're gonna give it a little bit, just a little bit, about to turn to a whole lot if I didn't stop. Now you see those little particles there. You might have to pause to look. I'm holding my hand still on purpose, so you can do that. And it just has little sprinkled coffee scrub particles in it. And just like the body cream, I should have did a review for this, but you know what? Better late than never. And as you can see, you saw that the skin glowing, and I ain't rinsed it off yet. Let's go. We're back in with OGX. What I first liked about this was the smell. I didn't know if the smell would translate to me smelling like it all day. First discovered this after seeing it plastered all over YouTube and Instagram and the internet. Back in 2020, summer to fall. Matter of fact, this was the body wash that I used and appeared in my very first hygiene video ever on my channel. The smell of this, it's more mute. It's more muted than the body cream. Body cream is more robust until you get into it. So when you get into how it feels in your hands, it's creamy, but it also has these sporadic coffee scrubs throughout it, and that is the Arabica coffee. And they're just sprinkled throughout. They aren't the type of scrub particles that are abrasive and the sugar like tree cut with this. This is totally different. I just got into it and almost forgot, hey, I got to do a review. It's just like a very light sprinkle of scrub particles, which are in this case the coffee grinds, the coffee, those are your scrub particles. This is just a creamy base with coffee grinds, finely grinded, sprinkled throughout it. That's all. It smells yummy. I'm smelling a lot more of the coconut scent than I do the coffee scent. Definitely smelling a whole lot more of that. And when this goes into your skin, it goes into those nooks and crannies, and this is one you're going to have to do some work to rinse it off. Definitely going to have to do that. This is not one that's runny and running for its life and You know, it just, as soon as you put it on, run right off your skin and down the drain, and you're gonna get a chance. You're gonna get a chance with this. You will, trust me. Also, when you empty this out, the bottle has a really nice chocolate brown but transparent shade to it. It makes it really distinctive, and so once you empty it versus any other OGX body wash, you will know for sure, okay, yeah, this was coconut coffee. And this scent is more like fall and winter-esque. Now, the lather here is absolutely rich and incredible. Not too fragrant. Because once you work up that lather, it's just rinsing out the coconut scent. And the coffee scent has long gone. Just gone. Gone. It's bye-bye as soon as water is introduced. That's all I'm saying. And since this is the scrub and wash review, I won't be following up with the body cream, because I really want to get a full representation of what this body wash does alone. And then sometimes the person may not want the body cream to go with this. Something to think about. Smells almost like you can eat it. And I'd rather eat a coconut coffee cookie, really smells like that, than to have a coconut coffee. That makes sense. I will see you all in 1 hour to talk about the lasting power and what I think of this overall. Finally. 30 minutes to an hour later, I noticed that this scrub and wash, which I can still smell, by the way, it's a combination of smelling the coconut and smelling the coffee, except for what I'm smelling personally, because everyone's senses are different. I'm smelling more of the coconut than the coffee, albeit across the board, it's smelling faint. And that's to be expected, especially coming from using it and experience that this scrub and wash isn't as strong and robust as a scent like its matching body cream counterpart. It smells nice and fragrant on the skin, but you got to smell a little hard in order to capture that scent after you have dried off and gotten dressed in order to catch the aroma. The same one that came out the bottle. Here are my honest final thoughts coming from my very first usage in 2020, and then the one time I used it last year, and now for the review. I love the creaminess. I've always loved the creaminess, the creamy base of that coconut body wash. But I wish it had a bit more of those Arabica coffee scrub particles within it. Of course, that might change the fact that it will turn from a scrub and wash to a scrub. But we need a little bit more of scrub to use this. That's my thought about it. The smell is so absolutely incredible. I love how no matter how many other scents I've rotated and used, regardless of brand, whether it's Dove, OGX, Caress, I could smell this particular one and it just brings me back like I'm smelling it for the first time. I've never had any other experience with any other body wash to date like that. I forget what it smells like and I have an idea of it while I'm on my break from using it, using other products. And I go back and smell it's like the very first time. Now, I don't like the lasting power. You might get a good 30 minutes. By the hour mark is you having to smell harder. I give this a solid 9.5. Game close. Still good in my book. We've got a business to do, so I will see you guys next time. Love ya.